We are painting together, showing you a few fun things. Now this is a picture of Milo the puppy dog, his Brittany Spaniel. We are going to paint with oil and jazz up this piece. So what I mean by that is we will add some detail and some color and spruce it and make it a little more fun. There's a trend right now to take old paintings and change them into something new. And we are going to make this one into an old-fashioned style painting, and we're gonna just paint it together and see how it goes in a few minutes here. This is liquid. It's kind of a clear stuff. We're gonna put it on there, which makes the oil slide around and beautify. Look at that oil painting come to life right here. I want you to know that this is a Constantino Milan painting. He has given me permission to spruce it and fix it, as it has been on my painting shelf for a year or more. I've been studying it and longing for this day. So as this clear stuff dries, it allows the oil painting to go on top of this in such a way that it will dry even today. Now, if you notice a lot of paintings that have a dark background with a type of chiaroscuro where the image is brighter, it comes off of the background. We will go from blue and purple to maybe a dark green. Perhaps he's standing in front of the forest. I love galaxy paintings. I don't know why, they're totally trendy, but they're very fun. And we're going to throw some stars up in the sky. All right, so now we've got this clear gel for oil called liquid. How about a tiny dash of intense titanium white in the center? Don't mind if I do. Well, how about some dark green? Phthalo green. Cool transparent. So what I use the palette knife for, I poke into these little circles of paint, and they're still good under there. They create a type of shell. You can lift them and get under them. It's a messy way of painting, but when you're doing miniature paintings, it's okay. It's still worth a try. Look at all that good color there. So here's another trick you can do. You can mix colors on your little palette knife. What we're doing now is getting a thin amount of paint on here, and we're going to draw how we want this doggy to have a makeover. And I believe he would like to be wearing a hat. It's very light and faint with the brushes because we're going to change it up so much. We're just getting a little outline in here. You want to go with the curvature of the fur here. Now we're going to just go for a suit jacket here and a nice button-up shirt coming out quite nicely. Now on for the jazzy stuff, okay? We're gonna see what kind of collar would this be, a big one? There it goes, a nice line coming down here. And see how the liquid adds a nice flow to your painting. You can practically keep a brush mark going for half an hour. But with touches of modern colors here, we will have very unusual electrified colors. So we have on the glass some radiant colors of radiant violet, radiant blue, radiant green, radiant turquoise. We are going to add those in, and I believe he should have a jazzy jacket, maybe a plaid jacket. Now these are the cool greens. We're going to put some dark green in too. We're going to put some cools as it goes around the edges. Very important with ancient paintings to be accurate with your warms and cools and work with layers, and also to work with existing shadows and shapes if you have those. Yeah, the Prussian looks good on there. Wow. Right around the corner. Now we're going to get that Prussian over here. Should he have a dark gray? Yeah. What happens here is you have an outline, so you come up to it, and because it's on wood and it loves the slipperiness, and you have your outline, the darkness will make a little highlight of fabric, causing the different variations of a suit jacket to stand out. And then we will brighten up that white shirt and just add fun variation to it. Little bits of orange and yellow. Well, I'm just having the best time ever. I know that all you painters out there, when you take a little small painting and put a suit on a little animal, don't think you have to have it so perfect. You get those little details in, it should be fine. Don't be dressing up your animals in a suit and having them pose for you for hours and hours, unless they're into that. But the purple outline right there. Okay, so let's go back to the dark green background here. We're going to put a little bit of a cool yellow in, which will allow it to stand out. We got this green matrix around them, so we're going to do a cool yellow, just a tiny dash of that. It'll go a long way. it's probably going to be one of the things that's going to be an area of interest. So you want to jazzify it properly, leaving some of the dark sky around it as it hits the green. Just have fun with it. Now I'll just keep going and dabbing on this thing with tiny brushes for about 17 more hours. I think you could probably do it in 1 hour. And then I'd like to show you a painting that was done for me as a gift, which gave me this idea. Okay, get ready. This is called Master George by Haley Bopa. This is such a likeness to my dachshund. When he saw it, he was just doing spins, jumping around. He didn't know what that was. And we just put it right up over the fireplace. She just surprised me. It's one of my favorite paintings of all times now. Look at that. There's a little embroidery on his coat, the swirly smoke. Now this one's going to go right next to it up on the wall somewhere. We'll get a big frame around Sir Milo and Master George. We'll have a whole collection of these going on. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of jazzing up a small painting. Now you could take this same idea and put it towards all types of figures, or you could even do it to a painting of a city, adding flowers, adding people outside on little tables and chairs. You just kind of get creative with a painting that's laying around and see what you could change on it.